Pretty day. Large car. Good morning. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Welcome back to the hot shot. Hey, give some people a chance to get up in here. Bum, 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 bum. Da, 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 da. Out here with the loud Pete. What's up? What's up, Neil? Carter, what's up, baby? Man, we out here this morning. One more time, you already know it, man. Another day. EV, what it be like? Sleepy Go, what's up, y'all? Keeping it moving over there. I know it. I already know it. How everybody doing today, man? Big shout out. Hey, John, what's up, dog? Nah, nah, just came to speak up on something. I don't think some people did. I don't know. I don't. I think it helps somebody. I'm just saying that. Hey, man, what? What's up, fam? What's up, fam? That my cousin, y'all. EB, that my cousin, y'all. Cousin Ike in the fam. Man, it is a world. To the world blow. Is it world? A little nigga is it. Hey, Costco Fleet. What's up? Good morning. Hey, I love having y'all. And I love imparting a little bit of information that ain't on the spreadsheet. Cause I love getting games. So welcome to the Hot Shot Haven. If you new, hey, like, comment, subscribe. Give me a thumbs up. We got about 15 people in here. We got 2 thumbs up. So I will try to get a thumbs up from everybody and go on here and drop this little game up on you about something. Because I see shit emerging, and they say when you don't learn history, oftentimes repeat itself. And we've seen this dumb shit before. So before we get into the semantics and the particulars of what I'm gonna talk about, I just like to say I appreciate each and every one of y'all for vibing with me for real, for real. And go check me out on Instagram. I've been posting some stuff. Well, we did low security class with some fine gentlemen over there in the Houston area, Big City Transport, MTF Logistic, Gulf Coast Logistic, Momentum Logistic, Noble Enterprise, 1A1. Y'all know that high squad, Young Benny. Hey, man, did some really nice stuff over there with a low security class, and we finna push that to make that a little bit more bigger, a little more bigger. Yeah, I went over there and we kicked it. But yeah, go check it out on Instagram, Hot Shot Haven. It's cool shit. I ain't gonna lie, we had fun. But man, we got a chance to impart some knowledge on a lot of people at one time, and I really like that because y'all know how I am about the education stuff. Y'all gotta educate yourself because the more people that know, the better this is for everybody. Everybody gotta be account on the same page about your worth and your lows, all that stuff make a better day. But anyway, that precludes what I'm saying now. Topic for today: plausible rate, figurative rate versus market rate. Because I think it goes to the betterment of the high shot community, the trucking community, and anybody that going to venture out here on their own to impart some knowledge in the midst of a whole lot of bullshit. And you know, I oftentimes said, y'all know I don't fuck with the clown. Y'all know who the clown is. But the clown set the precedent that taking 80 cents a mile on a partial and driving all the way across country. And the clown said you could put that with something else and make you $1.50 a mile and have a whole trailer come across country. Or you could put that with two more things and end up with you 250 on the trailer, a full trailer coming across country on a high shot. And we emphatically told you that's bullshit. Don't do that. Don't you do that. So I think that need to be reiterated because, like I said, once you don't learn from the past, you bound to repeat the shit. So if you perhaps be somebody out here that taking 50 cent, 60 cent, 70 cent. You see how serious I'm looking at the damn camera, don't it? 80 cent a mile for anything on the truck. I don't give a damn if it's one crate. 4 foot by 4 foot by 4 foot. Y'all done seen me tote that for $2 a mile and put another crate beside it for another $2 a mile on a non-CDI shot. And people be like, this ain't the same market. It's the same truck. The diesel went up. Don't do that. Because it gets to the point where you be running freight so cheap that the person that's sending it could have mailed it and it would have cost more. Man, don't be out here doing that. Don't do that. Cause it really some hating shit. People don't understand. You'll pass through an area and do stuff like that. And that load, even though you was passing it through and it don't mean shit to you and it was a partial, that load used to be my whole load. Or either my half a load on a non-CDL high shot. So get what? You just passed through while I was out doing something. You ran through my area and you ran that bullshit across there that didn't mean nothing to you. Didn't even put fuel in your truck out of my area to the next area. And when I come back and holler at my customer again or my broker, they've been normally doing it. Now the broker understands that I've been moving it for $1.90 for this small parcel, but I can get it done for 70 cents. So get what? I'm gonna stop offering it to the guy that been running for $1.80. Just stick it on the load board and try and move for $1 flat. Cause I know it can go for 70. It might not go for 70 or 60 or 50 every day, but I know it's possible. And that is the plausible rate. That shit work both ways though. You can push one up. I pushed dry ice up to $6 a mile for two pallets of dry ice. I ran that for so long on live with y'all for over a year with that non-CDL hot shot on live. I ran that every morning for a year almost, $500 for like 76 miles. Every morning that shit weighed 800 some pounds. Every morning I ran that shit across there to the cheesecake factory. They used to give me cheesecake. Y'all remember that's how I started getting bigger. Them folks were giving me, sending me home without them damn cheesecake, man. Them folks loved me because I was super duper on time and prompt and courteous. I helped them unload it and everything every morning. And then I get my regular load and head on out into the world. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I did that forever. Niggas ain't gonna tell me about that type of work. Like that's why I say experience is the best teacher, but you can't be out here jacking up the lane like that because get what? That was somebody bread and butter. You just came through there and slid down and straight hated on it. Don't do that. There is nothing out here that's supposed to go on a truck that's not that can't be mailed that should be shipping for less than $1 a mile. And that's some generous shit. They're talking this shit got the screw. You damn near put it on your back seat. And I know people running stuff on their back seat. I done did it before, picked up a load that you say they said it was one pallet. No, it was a wrapped up thing in a box and you could carry it. I put it on the back seat and ran that shit for $400. Did that before. So you go from having a market rate that's probably at an all-time low to having a plausible rate in that broker's mind that's even not even half of that. So now you go from having a spot where them people might be reasonable to you to having a broker that knows they're not guessing. See, that giving them more information and taking the guessing out of their work. They not guessing. They have it on paper that somebody picked this up and ran it for whatever said price it is. Don't do that. Don't do that, man. Don't do that. Sir, ma'am, lady, whatever, whoever you are. If you out here in the world and you finna get into some independent trucking, you gonna work for yourself. Don't poison your own goddamn bowl. Don't put poison in your own drink. Victor Lab, what's up, Big Dad? None. This morning we talking about plausible rate versus market rates. What the market said, this load worth versus what you can get the broker to appreciate the worth of the load for. And like I said, I came on the low side initially talking about the fact that You could go into a market and use the excuse, I just need fuel money, or I'm just headed home. The broker don't know where you stay, nor do they give a fuck. They just want their load moved. So if a broker can convince you, or you can have it in your wherewithal to pick up something for, let's say, less than $1, like the clown used to run stuff for 80 cents, and we thought that was pretty bad. We've seen worse though. In the last, what, we've seen worse. But the clown used to run. I like use him as an example because he's a real clown. And I come to find out that it is actually some people that want to be like the clown. They consider that dude like high shot Jesus. But anyway, damn, that's not what we're here for. Lord, that shit blew my mind a little bit. I thought, yeah, high shot Jesus. Mm, that's sad. That's sad. That's sad. That's sad. That's sad. Because that's a prime example of mediocrity being glamorized and sometimes subpar performance being signal going in and out. But anyway, you don't want to screw up your area like that. But also, like I said, if you're a person that understand what's going on in your area, you know where you at, what they doing, and how they feel in that area, and you know that you have a exclusive thing going on to where you're very close to a shipper and you can do it every day and it doesn't bother you. You actually link up with that broker or that shipper and you can do this stuff on a consistent basis where the broker or the shipper doesn't have to look for anybody. They don't have to post it. If you can get that type of a relationship going, it don't have to be with the shipper. It could be with the broker. People get hung up on contracts and all that. I ran concrete for a year and a half on a broker that was a really good broker that wasn't stealing the money, wasn't taking all the money, and I made a lot of damn money. So them the type of relationships you gotta build. So when you go and you start looking at stuff that's around your area, which you should be looking for freight and dealing with brokers on the board that got good credit that gets low like that often and you just run it exclusively. But what you offer them is consistency that they can't get by posting it on the load board because they never know who's going to call about that load. So use that to your advantage. You can get more money just by being consistent. I tell them, hey man, you got that load of concrete right there. How often does that load of concrete come out of there? He might say, "Oh man, they get 3 a day out of there." Well, I mean, can I get one a day? Yeah, you can get one a day. They pay 900. Well, I mean, I'm gonna need 11, and then we probably end up negotiating. I end up getting 1,000 for them instead of 900 that I've been running. Like I already probably been running for 9. I get them for 1,000 now because I'm gonna want 5 of those at one time, Mr. Broker. So send me 5, and we're not gonna have to have this spiel every day about me calling in. Hey, Mr. Broker, you got another one? No, you send me 5 at a time, and we're gonna do them 5 and get them back in the order they get as they get dropped. And we're gonna need 1,000 apiece on the way out. And your job as the independent person on the other end where you dropping it is to make sure it's within range and you could grab some to get you back to start that loop again for the next day. That's how I ran for Home Depot all them months. It's like 14, 15 months. Back and forth, Birmingham back, Birmingham back, Birmingham back. And I had different commodities on the Birmingham side that came back. All of them wasn't on the same day. All of them wasn't every day return. But I balanced them out to where at least 4 days out of 5, I'm bringing something back. And if you do the math, if you're going over there for 1,000 every day, and you trying to get 7, 8, 900, 1,000 coming back every day in 10 days, like 18, 16, 18, $20,000 in 10 days, and that's just the math on that. It math to itself. But that comes from not it up the plausible rate. See, the broker got an idea. That's why it's plausible. He don't know. And this is what I be trying to tell people. I ain't gonna say they ain't nobody. I ain't gonna say they ain't shit. Cause I got some good brokers out here, really do. I got some friends that broker, but get what? I'm gonna say this: most of them trying to get out on you if they can. They don't have a truck. They don't know, like they know the price of diesel at the pump, but they don't know what it is to pull up and pump $1,300. They don't know what that feel like. So everything on their end is plausible. We have hard fact, reality, data, and experience on our side. That's why we can't take 80 cents a mile on the hot shot for nothing. That's why we can't run these trucks right here for $2 a damn mile and think that's okay right now. Can't do that shit. I'm not gonna do that shit. I'm going to drive my load out. I gotta grab my trailer, drive my load out for the morning. But I'm not doing that shit. I got them crane mats on there, and the ones I ran yesterday, I ran 3 loads, 100 miles a piece, $600 a piece, 1,800 for the day. I got the third one for the day still on me. I'm finna go drop it off. So that 1,800 in about 24 hours, and I don't think that bad at all for about round tripping and everything about 500 miles. 450 somewhere in that area, about 450 miles on some round trip looping and stuff. And finna do a couple more of them today, and go get some drive time put on. But what I'm saying is, the broker, he has a plausible rate. He doesn't know. He or she doesn't really know. They work off of us. Like I said, the truck make the rate. The broker just a middleman. All their job is to get the shipper side of things. Okay, the shipper wants something gone. They want to pay this much. Okay, my job as the middleman, i.e. the broker, is to go and shop that to the market via the load board, put a number on it, and put it out there and see what happens. They just playing the number game, especially if they looking on data and they know it's more trucks than loads. They know that we can play the number game low because it's a possibility that somebody just trying to get out of here and they'll take this shit. So we put it up there real low and play that game. But that game takes time. And like I said, in the midst of all that time being wasted, instead of putting the load up there for, let's just say, $750 instead of 900 that I'll probably be taking it for, they put it up there for 750 because they know it's a lot of trucks in the area. Somebody call, try and get 1,000. They ain't gonna pay 1,000. They hang up. It's a lot of back and forth go on. Quite a few people call. Time get wasted, and hours turn into days, and sometimes days is all you have to do certain stuff, and these shipments have deadlines. So hey, when the shipment got a deadline, you will notice that the rate be starting to change on the load board around Thursday and Friday, because stuff that been sitting up there real cheap Monday and Tuesday now has to be moved to be where it's gonna be by the next Monday probably, and they gotta go and do it. So they get a little bit more for real with the rate, and that's what I'm going to show you. That there's a whole lot of wiggle room up and down. You can drive a rate up, you can drive a rate down, and when you come through and you do work for cheaper than UPS. When you come through and you willing to do work that cheaper than shit, FedEx, UPS, the United States Postal Service, Amazon. I'm talking when you can get it there cheaper than Amazon and you a one truck fleet, you know you're doing it wrong. You doing this shit wrong. Like real wrong. When you do the math on it, some might be going 1,000 miles, and you take it there for $600, $700, $800 on 1,000 miles. It hurts you. I call it freight reverb, freight reverberation. This is something that ain't nobody never said nothing about really. Freight reverberation, people. At what cost does taking the freight go from being free to a loss till you actually paying them to run their load? That's freight reverberation. At what rate does the freight become so screwed up that you taking that not only are you running it for free, people be like, I'm doing it for free. No, you're not. Cause the truck burn less fuel with that load not on there. You're not doing it for fuel. You increase your fuel usage when you put that load on there. Make it make sense, people. I'm just doing it for some fuel to get. No, you ain't. That's just a lie you tell yourself. Put your fucking feelings in your pocket. That's what you got to do. EB, don't I keep my feelings in my pocket? This shit just how it is. I get up and go to work. Y'all know this shit. This is how this is. And I ain't out here working for free. But this shit is not no cakewalk, and it ain't for the faint at heart. It ain't this for people that for real about what they got going on and willing to risk it all. You think I'm out here risking it all? Hold up, hold up. Let's go trucking 101. Trucking 101. That's the equipment. I'm the owner. Should I be driving that equipment? Not really. In a business sense, I'm the biggest liability. Risk it all. If I wreck the truck and something happen, I y'all know what I'm saying. So you think I'm out here, just like when I was in the street, risking it all, cause this shit dangerous. To run some shit for less than $1 a mile and then burn a bridge when I come back across there and need to support. They be trying to get me to run for 60 cents or 50 cents next time because they know last time I came through and ran it for 70 or 80. This is a game of limbo. They want to see how low can you go. How low can you go? How low can you go? How low can you go? So don't set a precedent in your area for being the lowest, cheapest, most ridiculously cheap person in your area. Don't do that. We watched the clown do that. Comical, little bit. Really, 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 really shows people how not to do this stuff, but they couldn't see that shit for all the production and just following along with the story. You gotta understand this shit ain't personal with me. This shit business. Shit ain't personal with me. That's why I be ready to lay all this shit. I tell y'all a bunch of times, I would throw all this shit away and a drop of hat for the right reason. I ain't cherishing this shit, but I understand it. See, I love the Lord. I don't love that truck. I don't cherish this shit, but I understand it. And if you deal with me in real life, you can understand that I understand this shit on a level that a lot of folks never will. If you've been around long enough, you've seen me do some shit that one person ain't supposed to be able to do. And I ain't talking about on no time in no truck. I ain't talking about no log book. I'm talking about in a company sitting period without no help. With support, but without no help. So when I come and tell you stuff, it ain't from a sense of self. It ain't from a sense of me. They're from a sense of urgency to help somebody not make some of the mistakes they're going to cause you to lose your goddamn house. See, that's how serious it is. There's a lot of people be like, oh, he be snapping out. Oh, he just be getting mad. Oh, he be trolling. Nuh-uh. He be trying to keep motherfucker from living outside because I know what it feel like. He be trying to get people to understand that enough money with these trucks ain't never enough money. You can have $200,000, $300,000, $400,000. Get what that Peterbilt do in 12 months. Suck that shit up. If you ain't making a profit, this truck gonna suck it up. Every time I pull up, it's $1,000 at the pump now. Come on now. Come on now. And that's just free. That ain't me getting paid. That ain't the maintenance on the truck. Hey, and one more real quick nugget. Maintenance. People ask me all the time, Jonathan, how do I put up for maintenance? Man, this shit high as a motherfucker. How do I keep myself in line with the amount of use I'm getting out this truck versus what it's going to need to keep being able to be usable? Let me drop something on you. Man, hey, I'm keep it 100. I'm going to always tell y'all the truth, man. I love y'all. See, this the problem. Niggas ain't got love. Niggas just want the money. Motherfucker won't do shit for money. Gonna sell out for money. Be a bitch for money. And get what? Nobody that really do this shit in real life gonna never respect you. I ain't no go cause I say I am. Nigga, I'm a go cause a motherfucker in my ram that the master what I do put me there. I don't blow my horn. And I know I'm shadow banned. There's a lot of folks ain't gonna see this video they need to. They need to. I know I've been shadow banned for years because I say some shit and the whole ass clown will report my channel. Every time I speak some real shit, a motherfucker with 80, 90, 100,000 subscribers go report my channel. What you think them folk gonna do to my goddamn channel? I had 1,000 subscribers, 2,000, 3,000 subscribers at the time, and a motherfucker with 80, 90,000 subscribers at the time reporting every goddamn thing I do to YouTube. What you think they gonna do to the channel? So share the video. But this shit real though. I know people that had umpteenths of thousands of dollars. Get what? They can't keep sustaining this motherfucker here so hungry. So with your maintenance, let me drop some knowledge on you. When you start running this shit, what's the normal turnaround time for your maintenance? I do everything on 10,000 mile interval basically, man, and then just hit shit. But I got checklist and everything I do with my truck. Just basically the whole pre-trip inspection checklist. That's what you're gonna be doing for maintenance. You're gonna be putting your hands on all that shit. You're gonna be making sure all that got grease points, get it greased. Everything that can break and bend and blase, always inspect it. You know what I'm saying? And keep a real good eye on stuff so you don't let stuff accumulate. Cause one problem plus two problem plus two more problems. That's four problems. Now you got a regular ass truck when you got 4, 5 problems going on at the same time. You gotta stay up on it. But for maintenance. I do everything, on the dub, based up on 20. 20, 20, 20, 20, 20. You got 100. So get what one of them 20s is. Maintenance, maintenance and equipment. You can either use that money for your maintenance or either to buy something. So I use that as the same thing. And you will want to have a separate bank account for your maintenance and equipment. That right there, the money you're going to use to fix a truck or buy a truck. Or a trailer. Fix a trailer, buy a trailer. Boom, maintenance count. 20%, people. I see people running all across the country. They do 2,000, 3,000 miles, make all this money, and want to put $100, $200, $300 up for maintenance. Let's be real, people. The truck don't care. The truck don't hold on. The truck don't care what you made. The truck doesn't give a damn about how good your negotiation skills are or are not. The truck only sees use and mileage. Usage, mileage. So everything from idle hours to pulling a heavy load down the road. That's the only thing that truck knows. The odometer and the usage. Counters. There are counters on shit. I told you I work for these people. It's shit counting on these trucks, man. That's why I get pre-admission, all that shit, because I ain't got no timers on this shit. Certain shit meant to go out at a certain time. Tell you. So the truck don't know nothing but mileage. If the truck don't know nothing but mileage, it don't know how much I made. And my negotiation skill might not be the best. How could I put a flat rate per week on that? What I want to do is get better at everything I do, especially negotiations. But in the meantime, 20% of everything I make need to be put up for maintenance on that truck right there. 20%. So if you come out here and make $5,000, $1,000, that shit don't sound right, do it. $1,000 needs to be put up over here, and you might not use it, but it need to be there. So at that rate, you make $100,000 with this truck, you probably have $20,000 put up somewhere because if you did not run $2 a mile, and let's just say you ran $3 a mile, we're gonna keep it like that. If you ran $3 a mile, that means you put 33,333 miles on that truck that year, running $3 for all miles, dead head now. That means you put 33,000 miles. Get what? For them 20 grand on 33,000 miles, get what? 33,000 miles, you probably did a full fluid check, because that's your year. You had money for tires, roadside, oil change, maintenance. But get what else you did? Because you got to the end of the year, you took half of that budget that was in there. You looked at it, you like, I got 20,000. Okay. Let me address everything in the truck that might be an issue for 5 at the end of the year. and turn around and put another 5 and make it a better truck and still have 10 left over, keep on trucking, put your 20% up, 20% up. But get what? In a year's time, because you're going to make way more than 100 grand gross, you're supposed to. In a year's time, you'll have $30,000 put up just for maintenance. And with the price of trucks going down, at the end of the year, when you look at it, you might be able to find you another truck. Another truck, another trailer, all that shit, and you ain't gotta owe nobody. You just borrow it from your maintenance account, buy another truck. Hey, Peterbilt, buy another truck and pay yourself back. But you can't never be in that position if you take a shit that sub $1 and you set low precedence to be the low water mark in your area. Don't be the clown in your area, man. Don't mess it up for everybody. Shit, I know I'm whining now, but goddamn, don't mess it up for everybody, man. We had clown over there in Dallas. They had 29 trucks. Fucking the market up. You come out of Dallas, even to this day, Dallas ain't shit, especially on partials, because they know it can be moved for less than $1 a mile. And it was people that were consistently doing it. You got a motherfucker over there with 29, 25 goddamn truck doing the same goddamn thing every day. And then I don't know if these folks just so goddamn embarrassed about how they got did by them, or they done signed NDA. But man, it's a shame that won't nobody even come out and just talk about it. It's a shame. When I say one of the most reckless uses of good personnel ever, man. Oh yeah, that Caterpillar run. That Caterpillar run pretty good. I got a couple things I got to address on this truck though. I mean, truck been getting worked. So get what that means. You gotta go in your maintenance account. Now I'm gonna say it like this. If on your best week you putting up $200, $300 for your maintenance for the week, just know that shoot, you probably end up with at the end of the year probably $5,000 left because in that maintenance account you're gonna steady be changing oil and you know what I'm saying, goddamn me swapping tires and fixing stuff along the way. So everything you put up, you're not gonna be able to keep and just stack like that for maintenance because maintenance is an ongoing thing. You know, so hey, you end up in a situation where once something catastrophic happens, now you got to go into other funds if you have them to get that fixed. Now that's the reason I'm telling you that it got to be some sense to be had, man. If you can look at a load and honestly you think that you can mail it for cheaper than what they trying to get you to take it for, man, please don't do that. If they telling you less than $1 for this little partial because it's just this little partial, it's only one pallet, it weighs 500 pounds, and we need you to move it. It's 1,000 miles. We got $650. You can just stick it on your top deck. Just come on, run it. It's a little fuel money. I would kindly ask you to get in your mind a two-letter word that is so helpful right now. No. Man, just say no, man. I'm really down. I ain't begging for me. I promise you. I'm not begging for me. But I'm begging for some people that just starting out. They in some major metropolitan areas. And we see some clownery going on. And I'm talking about really asking, if it any way possible, that if you in a major metropolitan area, Atlanta, Memphis, Nashville, Dallas, Houston, and you've been taking freight, any kind, I don't give a damn what it is, for $1 a mile or less, could you please stop? I'm so serious. Could you please stop? Please, please stop. The crazy thing about it is, like I said, the lies that are the biggest are the ones we tell ourselves. I'm just pulling it for some fuel. Bruh, if your week has been going any kind of way like it's supposed to be going, and your truck is empty, listen to me. I've been 9 hours from home before in a high shot and this, and the freight liners too. I'd have been 7, 8, 9 hours from the house. And get what? They want me to put 48,000 pounds on this nice truck right here for about $1.50 a mile and come down some of the steepest mountains in America, holding this shit back with my jakes and my brakes, drive across the desert 80 miles an hour, trying not to get blown over by a 40-mile-an-hour crosswind, and drop this shit in the little old state of Texas from way up there by Colorado for $1.50. Get what? I did head from Denver to Amarillo like it ain't nothing. Because me coming down the steepest grades, way easier when you ain't got that weight on you. Me pulling steep grades, super easy when you ain't got no weight on you. The amount of diesel that I'm gonna use is negligible because get what? The truck getting the best mileage it could possibly get because it's empty. The argument of I just needed fuel money is poppycock. Benny, we are talking about plausible rate versus market rate and what you're able to do as a truck because the truck makes the rate to influence the market around you and not take sub $1 freight. We're not taking freight that could be mailed for cheaper. That's what we're talking about this morning. How you doing? So I just explained to him, you kind of tarted to the party, but at least you're here, brother. I kind of explained to him how taking freight like that really poisons a lane. It really some hating shit too when you think about it, because most of the time the person that's taking their rate truck is just passing through, and that load may have or may have not been somebody bread and butter. So if you come in and do it for let's just say $1, and the person that always does it for 250, but you come in and do it for $1 while you passing through, the broker gets an idea that it is feasible to move this freight at less than $2.50, not because of an inkling, but because of hard on paper knowledge. This person can look at a Raycon that he got a dumbass to sign for less than a dollar a mile to do this load that normally he pays 250 to move. So he just made a profit in the process. And he now has a plausible train of thought to argue with a carrier such as myself when I call him back tomorrow and be like, hey, Bill, you still got that load that be going there every other day, man? Yeah, I was gone yesterday. I had to go to the doctor. I had a doctor's appointment, but I'm back today. And yeah, we still doing 250 a mile? Nah, we doing 150 a mile. And you like, what happened? Man, hey man, customer shipper dropped the price on me, man. The rate changed, man. They went down. We're doing $1.50 a mile right now. And now you got a choice to well, oh man, am I gonna take a pay cut or I'm gonna find something else to do? But only reason a lot of times that stuff happens because usually the shipper don't change the price like that. The broker just be lying to you because of people coming through and pulling shit for less than $1. Because now he has something concrete to stand on that I know for a fact I can get this shit moved for free down there. And we were talking about also where the diminishing return come in to where your freight end up being so cheap, it goes from cheap to break even price to a loss. And when you get up under $1 most of the time with a truck, you're not only losing money, you're paying extra money in fuel to run that freight as opposed to deadheading or being empty. So you're actually paying the broker to run their freight. Because when you do your spreadsheet, it's going to come up a loss. It's going to be a negative number. See, people don't understand it. Then what you can't get off a spreadsheet, because simple fact of the matter, the spreadsheet gonna do the numbers at what it is. You gonna say it's an L, but you ain't gonna be able to quantify where it really came from. I'm telling you where it came from right now. That's why I do the shadowing system, because everybody's financial situation different. But I sure can tell you how to fuck up some money. And we got some folks putting out some video that's showing you how to fuck up some money. You want to have $300,000, $400,000, $500,000 and be broke by next year? Do that shit consistently. Just do what them folks telling you and showing you to do. Keep doing that. Same thing I told you about the first clown. Shit. I don't know what it is about the South, but shit. Whole lot of clowning going on in the South, man. That ain't no cap. Whole lot of clowning going on in the South. And I'm sad to say, well, I live in the South, but shit. But yeah, that's what we talking about, man. And just understanding that, there is a difference between um and I don't like to say discount, because ain't no discount. It really ain't. That's why I do pricing models. And even when I do the shadowing system, I basically spend 2 days, a day and a half, on just pricing in different scenarios, loads, why we charge what we charge, how you got to divide the money up to be able to do some of the stuff you'd have seen me. You don't see people just keep doing this stuff. I don't like to my own horn, but I take care of fucking business, man. I get up and go to work every day. And that one of them things I can't say about everybody. A lot of folk feel like they gonna get up and fuck off, put a few hours in this shit every day, and they gonna be a success. And most time they trying to be a success off the sweat and blood, sweat equity of people that actually out here working, so they can sit at home and look at this shit like passive income. That ain't how that work, Big Daddy. You gotta be good. You can get good, but you gotta be good to pull one of them moves. I can do that all day, every day. I just love trucking. I love being out here. I'm swagging through my neighborhood right now. Homeowners Association love me. Y'all know they love me. Let's see, shit. I guess we'll turn it to a baby vlog. What is it? A baby vlog? Y'all live blog. Come on and go with me. Mm-mm-mm-mm. Come on over to my place. My place. Yeah. Sit yourself down and take a seat. Ease your mind, girl. My way. Hey. Man, pretty hell out here this morning, man. It really is pretty out here, man. No. Baby doll. I ain't lying. It's a Teddy P type of day, baby. And that's why I don't fuck around. I got grown children, man. I don't fuck around. What I look like fucking around for? I got grown kids. Damn. Well, that's my key. I'm locked out, y'all. Wait a minute. I got grown kid that we done did a real good job raising. South, baby. You see, man, you think it ain't boy fucked up some ramps. You see that boy fucked them ramps up. Hey, that's a pan ass load right there, boy. Local load. You tell me what can't be done. Motherfucker be talking about what you can't do and what they ain't got. They got something for everything. That's why they got it, because they got something for it. Money move a lot of shit. Money move everything but your health. Is your my girl, my one? Hey, we out here. I look like playing around. Man. I got grown ass children. If that makes any sense. And a junky ass garage. I'm super grown shit. I got a junky garage. You ain't grown till your garage get junky. I'm just playing. Yeah, yeah. Man, I'm telling you, bro, that man came by with a goddamn a road paver. It's the mini kind. They doing some road work, but yeah, he got his shit on. Yeah, you ain't did nothing till you got a real junk garage. Yeah, I remember the L10, don't know when they don't see shit, they think it be the soul shit. You know how that go. No, they don't think we allowed to keep shit. You know, we sell everything. I tell y'all, you gotta hold on to some shit. Yeah, it's a little work truck though. Man, a whole interior, some more shit over there. Roadmaster interior. So when it's time to get the seat done, you get the seat done. When it's time to put on tie. See, 285, 75. Yes, sir. With that deep meat. You see it. Man, I'm telling you like this. Trucking ain't easy. They $1,100 worth of tire right there, man. Yeah. Them two dry tires over there, they got to go. Look at the little suspect. Yeah, that deep. That deep. That deep. That over there, that suspect. See how they're looking, that tie tracker could have a valve stem in it with corrupted both of the tires. So they both got to go. They got to go. I don't play that shit. Y'all know I'm supposed to be in Utah next week. I don't fuck around. When the man, that man great up with the whole road paver. Yes, sir. That boy had flexed them max rounds and he had used some straight rounds. That boy curled them straight rounds up. It's still out here. Dusty. Dusty as hell. Hey, little mom. Happy birthday, little super duper blessed. My grandma old and a little young at the same time. God is good. Ah. Yep. So when I get ready, well, I'm finna go drop a load of crane mess off, and I'm gonna run. I think I'm gonna run one more, and then I'm gonna go get these two tire put on, and I'm gonna call it a day. Get up tomorrow, probably run some more crane mess and finish this off. Uh, got shadowing to do next week, so probably end this week like this and just call it fair. But yeah, hey man, you gotta know. And I ain't saying you gotta know your worth. Everybody won't say that shit, know your worth. Some folks ain't worth a damn. I learned that in life. You gonna learn it too. That everybody, oh, you gotta know your worth in the trust. Some folks ain't worth shit. Some folks devalue themselves. Some folks got low self-esteem. That translates into low productivity. And you already know what I say about preparation. That shit prevent poor performance. So hey, oh yeah, All My Melody, man. Hey, I believe All My Melody gonna make a YouTube channel, y'all, with the stuff he be doing now. You know we gotta support my dog. So you know how they go. I'm snatching everybody and throwing them over there. All My Melody. And shout out to him for being an awesome man moderator. And then he be helping people too, man. Some people might not have the 1 hour consultation time or something like that, and they want to ask questions. He be helping. He really be answering them positively and productively and correctly. So yeah, shout out all my matter. The beast from the motherfucking east. For real. That's my dog right there. All my matter ate out the refrigerator before. Y'all don't even understand. That's my dog right there. What's up, Corey? And my grown ass son, y'all. Check this out. Yeah. Just as handsome and polite as he can be. Sure is. But we gonna beat his ass. Never. Never had to. Never had to. Never gave me no problem. I believe he understand I ain't bullshit. I believe he understand. But that's how you gotta be though, y'all. You can't be out here. You ready to ride, bro? You can't be out here. Well, what you order? Well, order everything. Everything in your bag. Well, order McDonald's and got a big sack like he finna go feed the homeless. Shit. Yeah, but that's how you gotta be, man. You gotta always keep your integrity high, and that goes into pricing. Like you don't let them dictate. And when it's below a certain mark, you always gotta have a low water mark. And I'm just saying, I don't know your numbers, but I'm telling you, try not to put nothing on the truck, partial or no, for less than $1.50 a mile. Please do this for me, y'all. If you out here, do this for me. Don't put nothing on there less than $1.50 a mile. It's just counterproductive. And you're gonna have to come through there and pass through there again. And believe me, if you took it for less than $1.50, when you get back over there again, it's gonna be less than $1 because it's just a continuous cycle of going down, down, down. It takes somebody to come through and the broker get caught with his pants down and shoot it way back up and it starts to fall again as people come through and pollute that lane again. Don't be that person, man. Now I'm finna load these tires up because I gotta take them with me while I make my runs, and then I'm gonna do this little maintenance on the truck, and I got a cab airbag I need to go ahead that been looking kind of suspect. I'm gonna go and change it. I got it with me, and I'm gonna try and have a good day with it. But man, the difference between plausible rate and market rate, simple as this.